All right, guys, we're going to get started. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your busy schedule to join us today. This is Carly from Farmigo, and Angela is also on the line helping me monitor and manage your questions.
Hi, everybody.
So if you'd like to ask questions, you'll see on the left-hand side of the window there's a chat box. And as we're going along, you can type your questions into that chat box. Angela will collect your questions and help answer them throughout the webinar. We'll also do some Q&A at the end, so if you have a question, you can hold till then. And also, if we don't get to your questions today, we'll also follow up with you afterwards. So we're so excited to show you Farmigo 2.0. We've really researched your dashboard usage and have listened to your feedback to develop the optimized screens and flows that we'll show you today. So today I'm going to give you a basic overview of the dashboard. I'll walk you through each section and show you some of the major improvements that we've made. We're here to support you through the transition and would be happy to set up a one-on-one meeting with you as needed in order to help you get accustomed to the new dashboard. Please keep in mind that this is the initial release of the new dashboard, and additional features will be added over the next few months. All right, so to get started, let's go over some of the major improvements to the interface of the dashboard. So as you can see, I am sharing my screen with you right now. So one of the major improvements is that the dashboard now takes up the entire browser window. Additionally, you can maximize and minimize the window so that you can be working on multiple things at the same time. You can also use the back and forwards buttons to navigate to different screens in the dashboard that you are looking at. So that can be really helpful as well. You'll also notice the search bar at the top of the dashboard, which used to be in the old dashboard just a member finder. Now not only can you find members, but you can also search for different items, locations, routes, schedules, and producers using this search bar. So if you'd like to find an item, click this drop down and select item, and then just enter the item name that you're looking for. And you can jump right into its item card. So besides Besides just the search bar, you can also navigate throughout the dashboard using the sidebar, and you'll see there's these 5 buttons: members, logistics, reports, settings, and help. So we're just going to work through these different sections today to help you gain an understanding of what these different sections are about. So first is the members page, and so the members page is where you can find a list of all your currently subscribed members. To find all members, you'll just hit the Find Members button, and this will bring up a full list of your members, 122 members found. So from here, I can go and click on the different member names to view their member files, or I can use different filters on the side to just view a specific list of members. So for example, let's say I just want to view everybody with a green flag. I'll select the green flag as a filter, and I'll hit Find Members. I'm going to try that again. There we go. So here's my 22 members with their green flags. So from here I can, again, view these members. I can export that list, or I can email these members. So the email functionality has been upgraded in this new version. You'll see there are tons of new features that allow you to format your emails, including anchors and tables, which will really help you build some beautiful newsletters. Additionally, you can now integrate with things like MailChimp or Constant Contact by entering some source code. So just to show you an example of how beautiful these emails can be, yesterday I downloaded some source code from MailChimp and created this template. And so when I entered the source code, it looks like this. So I just downloaded it and copied and pasted this in. And this is what the final result was. So from here, I can edit this email to say exactly what I want. For example, let's say I want this to say January's bounty. And then we have this really beautiful email. So that will really help you guys with branding, getting your emails to look extremely beautiful, and we hope you enjoy that new feature. I'll show you a little bit more about where those emails are and how to create them a little later on. So that's the basics of the Members tab. So now I'm going to move on to the Logistics tab. So under Logistics is where you will find your, let it load. So this is where you'll find your items, your routes, your schedules, and your producers. So a basic new feature throughout the entire system is an edit mode versus a preview mode, and I'm going to use items as an example to show you what that looks like. So if I go into published items here and I'm looking at my apples preview mode, you can see I can't edit anything in preview mode. You'll see in the upper right hand corner there's now this edit button. And so now I can go through and edit anything I want throughout this card. And to make sure those edits are saved, you'll always have to press the save button in the upper right hand corner. Another thing you'll see throughout the dashboard are these hyperlinks. These hyperlinks link all different pages within the dashboard that allow you to jump around a lot easier. So for example, these apples are coming from a pencil farm, and this is now a link. When I click on a pencil farm, I'm going to jump over to the producer info for a pencil. So you can see the description, the image link that's uploaded for this, and you can also see all the items that are assigned to a pencil farm. You can also add an item right from the producer card that's automatically assigned to them. So that's really cool. So I'm going to use the handy back button to go back to the item file and show you another example of how these hyperlinks work. So you can see under capacity, I have 4 units sold out of my 1,496 available. That 4 is now a hyperlink, and I can click on that to easily pull up the members who are assigned to that item. So here we have the 4 members found, and these are my 4 members who actually have that item. If I want to know more about these members, I can click on them to jump into their member card. And you'll see even more hyperlinks with the pickup site here. So Dave is assigned to the Chelsea pickup site. And let's say, for example, I want to see who else is assigned to Chelsea. I'll click on Chelsea. And here you see under capacity, the 10 members is also a hyperlink. When I click on that, I can see the 10 members associated with the Chelsea pickup location. So that's an example of how the hyperlinks work throughout the system. I think you'll find them really helpful when trying to quickly navigate between things. All right, back to the Logistics tab. So we were just looking at items, we were looking at producers, we also looked a little bit at a location card. So your locations are here under Logistics, under Routes. If you click on All Routes and then click on the route you want to see, you'll see each of your locations. And here you can edit your location information as well, again using that Edit, View, and Preview mode. All right, the last thing I want to show you under Logistics are the schedules. We've added a great feature to schedules. So in the past, you had to go through and select one by one each delivery date you wanted to deliver on. You'll see now there's this button called Add Repeating Deliveries. Adding repeating deliveries will allow you to quickly schedule weekly or bi-weekly deliveries. So to do this, what you'll do is just select Repeat on Week or every 2 weeks. I'm going to do weekly deliveries Monday and Tuesday, and let's say that we want those to start on February 3rd, and we know that those are going to go on forever, so we're going to go on to, let's say, February 2016. When I press OK, the system will automatically schedule these deliveries for me in the system. You'll see that all of these dates are now selected. And if I need to, I can go back and deselect the dates I won't be delivering. For example, maybe around the holidays I won't be delivering, so I'll deselect those schedules, those delivery days. So that's a new feature with schedules, and that's a basic overview of the Logistics tab. So now I'm going to move on to reports. So under reports, you'll find all the same reports from the old dashboard broken down into logistics, accounting, and overview. Just going to show you an example of how to generate a basic report here. If I go into labels, you'll see I can select my delivery date. I can also select the data presentation. And then in the upper right-hand corner, you'll see the different options for download. So I'm going to download this as a PDF with no page breaks. And there we go. My labels are downloaded. And that's what they look like. Okay, so lastly, we are going to go into the settings area. So under settings, we have the emails, coupons, admin, and general. So what was before the Connect Manager is now emails under settings, and you'll see you have your email templates, automatic alerts, which used to be just alerts, and automatic responses, which used to be called automated responses. So this is from where I made that MailChimp email. To do that, I just clicked Add New Template. I downloaded the source code from MailChimp, and I entered it by clicking the source button and then inserting it. And I can show you again what that looked like. So there's the email template. I can click Edit, and there's the source, and there's the email. So that's all done under settings. Additionally, under settings, you'll see this is where you can create your coupon codes for members to use during the sign-up process. It's also where you can add admins for administrative access to your dashboard and also remove them. And you'll also see the general page, which just hosts your basic information, including your website, your policy, your email, and phone. This is also where you'll see the different units you can use for your share, as well as your member actions and customized labels. All right, so the final button you'll see in the sidebar is the Help button. And so wherever you are throughout the dashboard and you're finding that you need some help, you can always click on that Help button. It's going to bring you to a page that is relevant to the page you're looking at. So you can see here, I was looking at the logistics page. I clicked the Help button, and I went to the logistics page of the help site. The new help site is under a new URL, is support.farmigo.com. It might be something that you want to bookmark. You can always search the help site using the search bar up above. And if you still can't find an answer to a question, you can always click on Ask Us and send us an email. So besides just asking us questions and looking for help, we are always looking for your feedback on this new dashboard. You are one of the first users, and your feedback will really help us optimize the experience when we roll this out for all of our administrative users in the spring. Excuse me. As far as your access to your old dashboard, we will be removing access to your old dashboard on February 3rd. That is this upcoming Monday. If you need some more time or would like to continue accessing your old dashboard, just email us at support@farmigo.com, ask us for some more time, and we can definitely accommodate that. We're also happy to host one-on-ones with you. If you'd like to schedule a meeting with us to go over any specific questions you have about the new system, we can do that whenever you'd like and as often as you'd like. So I'd like to open some questions now. If you have any questions, you can type them into the chat window. Jill, we are working on the flows for, well, okay, first of all, yes, you can see different seasons. In the upper left-hand corner of your dashboard, you'll see that there's this season drop-down, and from there you can select previous seasons. You'll see when I different season right now, I'm in summer-fall 2013. If I want to go to summer-fall 2012, I can click that, and I will remain in that season as I go throughout the dashboard. So if I go back to members, I'm still in summer-fall 2012. And I have the 117 members from summer-fall 2012. We are currently still working on a feature similar to the accounts manager from the old dashboard. So you won't see that right now, but it will be coming in the future.
To speak more directly to your question, because I know that we were corresponding a bit on it, I would like to follow up with you a bit later to, go through the individual scenarios that you use the accounts manager for, so we can make sure that we take them into account when we develop it in the new dashboard. Thank you for your question.
So are there any other questions that you have?
Okay, great. Well, thanks for participating in the webinar. And there's another question. Should I update payments today? If I update payments today, which I've already done, go up in my old dashboard, yes. The data that you have that you're accessing from your old dashboard or from your new dashboard is the same. You're basically just seeing a different presentation of that data. If you update data in your new dashboard and you want to make sure that you see it in your old dashboard, you may want to reload that dashboard. But basically, the data will all update.
All right. Yeah, well, great. Thank you, Jill, so much for joining our webinar. We will definitely follow up with you in an email, and make sure you send us your feedback as you're using the new dashboard, and thank you so much for participant in our pilot. All right. All right, I'm going to end the session now, and we'll see y'all later. Thanks, Jill, for your feedback.